jungle.
My mouth is a volcano. My name is Louis. People say I erupt a lot. I don't think I do have lots to say and all my words are very important to me. When other people talk, words just pop into my head. They slide down into my tongue. My tummy starts to rumble. Then it starts to grumble. And then it starts to grumble. My words began to wiggle, and then they did the jiggle. My tongue pushed all the important words up against my teeth, and I erupt. Hey, guess what, you guys? In class, my teacher said that when we want to say something, we must supposed to look at her, raise our hand, and wait until she calls on us. I tried that after waiting for probably for what seemed like 62 years. My important words slide down from my head to my tongue. My tummy started to rumble. Then it started to grumble. My words began to wiggle, and then they did the jiggle. My tongue pushed all the important words into my teeth, and my volcano erupted. Grumble, grumble, teacher, I think should he recess all day? I'm hungry too. Can we go to eat lunch now? My teacher was less than pleased. She interrupted me back. I know what you are saying is very important to you, Lois, but sight is not an emergency. You have not wait until I call on you. It was my volcano's fault. At daycare, we were sitting on a rock listening to Miss Polly read a story about planting trees. All of a sudden, I thought about the time when Grandpa planted 6 trees in my front yard. My important words slide down from my head into my tongue. My tummy started to rumble. Then they did the grumble, and then they did the wiggle, and they did the jiggle. My tongue pushed all the important words up against my teeth. Hey, one guy, I planted zillions of trees in my grandpa, and I got timed out. It was my volcano's fault. During dinner, Mom and Dad were talking about playing the bills. Then I thought about my friend Bill. Bill can blow a bubble inside a bubble when he took 2 pieces of bubble gum. Now that's really important. My important words about Bill slide down from my head to my tongue. My tummy started to rumble, and then they started the grumble. My words began to wiggle, and then they did the jiggle. My tongue pushed all the important words and to my teeth, and the volcano erupted. Hey, Mom, Bill can blow a bubble in a bubble with his gum. Louis, my mom said, you interrupted again. If somebody else is talking and you don't have an emergency, you don't have to wait for your turn. But Mom, my words slide down from my head to my tongue. My tummy started to rumble. Louis, you did it again. I got sent to my room. She said I was rude. It was my volcano's fault. The next day at school was my very important day. I had to be waiting for 126 weeks to be the student star of my class. This was my special moment. I got here a poster with my class that have my pictures of my favorite things. Then I stood up in front of my class and began to tell them the time I went fishing. Halfway through my story, Richard started to tell everyone we should go deep sea fishing in Mexico. His story must have been better than mine because everyone started to look at him. He was stealing my important words. Richard, my teacher said, you just interrupted Louis. Please wait until he's finished talking and he might call on you. I couldn't believe how rude was that of Richard interrupted me. That really made me angry. After talking about my fishing trip, I started to explain the x-ray of my broken arm. Just as I was getting to the good part, Courtney started to tell the class when she broke her leg. Courtney said, my teacher, you just interrupted Louis. Please wait until he is finished talking and then he might call on you. I couldn't believe how rude this was. Courtney started talking, dealing my 15 minutes of it. She wrote an important word. She almost stole my moment. When I got home, I told Mom about rude Richard and rude Courtney. Now you know how we feel when interrupted us, said my mom. Now you know how we feel when you interrupted us, said my mom. I'll never talk about that. I'm just getting so excited and my words, they just popped into my head. Then they slid down into my tongue. My tummy starts to rumble, and then they did the grumble, and then they began to do wiggle, and then they start the jiggle. Then my tongue pushed all the important words into my tongue, my teeth, and then I erupt. Words just explode in my mouth. My mouth is a volcano. Maybe Richard and Courtney have volcanoes in their mouth too. My mom replied, I'll never talk about that. Well, son, the next time important words are pushed into your teeth by your tongue, bite down hard and don't let them out. Take a deep breath and push your words out through your nose. Then it's your turn to talk. Take a deep breath and get them into your mouth. Was that what I asked? Only if you make it work, said Mom. That night, when at the dinner table, my sister Sonia was middle of a long girl stories. When my important one began to slide down from my head, the volcano started listening. Just like my tongue is pushing the word through my teeth, I bite down hard and really hard. And then I bite my words out through my nose. Today at school was so cool. I found as soon as my sister finishing talking, I stood deep breath back when my words. I was amazed. They did just hang around outside my mouth. They didn't float away. After that, I never erupted again. But well, except for the time Bill's bubble gum got stuck in my hand. But that was a real emergency. Dan, want to see?